Here we go. The Boundless versus the Overdogs. This one's all about gunplay. Here we go.
Ah, good old TDM. A blast from the past. Back when all you needed was good aim and fast reflexes.
Let's see if these contestants can keep the tradition alive.
control. Can they close it out this round to claim the match?
deathmatch was virtual, the glory of the Boundless is as real as it gets. All right, the Shock and Awe up against the Jet Setters. Power up and lock it in, folks. This is Power Shift.
We're jumping right into the action here in Power Shift. Contestants will want to move that platform all the way back to Queen's base.
But they had better watch out. Who's considered that all that progress can be reversed quickly, and the cash they've earned will shift to their opponents. The air is crackling with anticipation as the Shock and Awe are the first to own the platform, taking it by storm.
We have a battle underway on the platform. Teams have now formally introduced themselves as we've got our first elimination of the match.
I hope we get to see more of that.
Any more of that, and we're in for one epic match. We've got our first elimination. Now the mind games and strategic plays will really start to take center stage.
Hold on, Azult Bucket Hats, brought to you by Azult.
Fashionable and practical, love those hats. And things are heating up as both teams make a move for the platform.
The Jet Setters capture control and are making a beeline for their base. We've got motion. The Shock and Awe are on the offensive.
Nullifier found its target.
The Jet Setters have it. They're on the move.
teams are contesting the platform, but only one will manage to take control of it.
The Shock and Awe now command that platform. An explosive push by the Shock and Awe. The momentum's building.
The platform is now contested territory.
Making their run. The Shock and Awe have taken control, and they are on the move. The Jet Setters have claimed the platform. With the team so far, June.
That's for sure, Scotty. Keep your eyes glued on this epic battle.
Much obliged. Spotted an enemy.
This is turning into a long-haul flight for the Jet Setters. They still have the platform.
We have new owners in the Jet Setters. They start.
Now, folks, the platform is under contention. A contestant is on a roll, people. They're moving from one location to the next.
And the Shock and Awe take over the helm and start to advance to their base.
It feels like the Shock and Awe have had the reins of that platform longer than CNS has been disrupting our broadcasts.
The Shock and Awe are steering the ship. That platform is theirs.
Half the journey completed by the Shock and Awe.
The Shock and Awe have it. They're on the move.
A contestant is really cutting through the competition. subtitles into whatever language these folks speak, so expect some major infractions.
The Shock and Awe charted a course to the win this time on Power Shift. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers at home. This showdown takes place in enchanting Bernal, where traditions collide with modern energy in a spectacle you won't want to miss. Now, the high notes, the Vogues, the tough shells, and finally, the powerhouses. The stage is set. It's showtime.
A sun-kissed day with great visibility in the arena. Let's hope our contestants show us something new under the sun.
Welcome to a flawless arena, folks. How long until it's anything but? Ball 2 is being uncorked by the powerhouses.
To know each other out there. And by that I mean we have our first elimination.
No more niceties out there.
It's all business from here. We've hit our first team wipe and it's a showstopper.
Gotcha.
The high notes are re-entering the arena.
Retaliation is building up. The powerhouses need to stay alert.
First cash out launched by the powerhouses. The Vogues are setting the stage. Progress underway.
This might burn!
The tough shells have entered the arena.
They look enthusiastic. The Vogues will want to stay clear of them.
The powerhouses will need to try again. Team wiped.
They've been knocked down to their foundation.
Impressive steal by the High Notes.
Super steal on B.
The Vogues are making a statement at the top of the leaderboard. Out in front, the High Notes are setting the tempo. The powerhouses are re-engaging. Cash out to the Vogues.
Like a coordinated outfit, the Vogues are working together seamlessly.
A vault just spawned. Let's see who takes a crack at it first. We've got action in Vault 4. The High Notes are opening it. The High Notes lead the match.
Okay, let's go! Stormbolt 3! Proximity sensor!
The first half set the stage. Now let's see the second unfold.
You can feel the momentum shifting with every hit, Scotty.
Bandit fall out! Gotta reload!
Tough plays from the tough shells. Cash out on the way. Powerhouses swooped up a cash box. A setback for the powerhouses. They're down again.
This round is becoming a bit of a fixer-upper for them.
The Vogue swooped up a cash box.
Moving, follow me!
The powerhouses just respawned at full strength. Cash out set in motion by the Vogues. Our Our contestants are basically printing money in the arena today. Cash-outs and commotion. A real treat for the viewers.
They might have to start.
I'm reloading.
The tough shells secure their earnings.
Okay, let's go.
More money on the line thanks to a new vault arriving.
Isaac Newton would not be happy with this. Everything from contestants to grenades are going to move differently.
Another falter for the high notes, folks. They'll have to start again.
Go for a steal on me.
A reminder that our contestants will not experience any muscle atrophy or skeletal deterioration during our low gravity action. It's all fun and games. A vault is getting siphoned by the tough shells. We still have 30 seconds remaining.
Every second counts.
Reloading.
Impressive focus from the Bills there.
Both are demonstrating great teamwork in the arena.
Ten seconds left.
Jump one of them.
The powerhouses have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Scanning that area.
We're in the final 30 seconds. It's all or nothing now.
Concentration is key in these final moments.
The performance is off key again for the high notes. Team down.
Somehow, they'll need to respawn.
10 seconds. Talk about walking the walk as the Vogues claim top spot. They'll be eager to keep strutting their stuff in the next round.
And a shout out to the
jumps, folks. Prepare for a breathtaking match as our contestants navigate the dizzying heights of Skyway Stadium. All right, the Steamrollers, the Tough Shells, the Socialites, and finally, the Overdogs. The showdown starts now.
Our contestants' skills will need to shine through the fog tonight, as we have poor visibility in the arena.
There have been some adjustments to the arena for this match. I'm curious to see how that elevated hotel area will affect our team's strategies.
Honey, I'm home.
Contestant down, and with that we have our first elimination of the match.
It's a test of nerves and skill from here.
A test they've all been training for. Let's see who truly stands out.
The Tough Shells picked up a cash box.
Time to disappear. Reloading. One down. Back in action. Outgoing sonar check. Sonar grenade out. I'm back. This will burn.
Stating first, team wipe just occurred.
Enemy down. Reloading.
Astounding! A total team takedown by a contestant in the Overdogs. And it all happened in the blink of an eye. The Socialites have returned to the arena.
Retaliation is about to hit hard. The Tough Shells need to get fortified.
Back in play.
It's a dominant display. The Overdogs are out in front.
Back in action.
The Tough Shells have cracked the competition and claimed the lead.
Throwing sonar grenade.
The Socialites are back in play.
Scanning for opponents.
Vault 3 is being pierced by the Tough Shells. The Socialites swooped up a cash box. The midpoint is here, and the stakes are climbing higher.
The stakes couldn't be higher.
The tough shells will need to try again. Team wiped.
They tried to climb up the competition, but ended up getting shot.
Cash out in the back for the Overdogs.
The Overdogs are really playing as a team right now. Admirable effort.
Another vault has surfaced. Let the chaos unfold. The tough shells are coming back out of their shells. Team respond.
Retaliation is coming. The Steamrollers need to stay on track.
The Overdogs are rising to the challenge. They're opening Vault 4. The tough shells swooped up a cash box.
Threat detected.
The Overdogs will need to try again. Team wiped.
They lost the sense of victory that time.
No matter who is in the lead, our sponsors are always watching, so our contestants will want to dazzle us with plays here.
This is definitely sponsorship material.
The tough shells have commenced a cash out.
Stay close to each other, team.
We're heading into overtime. Who will walk away with the victory?
The socialites kick things off with precision. Cash out initiated. Impressive steal by the Steamrollers.
Watch that smoke. Tossing some fire.
Another team wipe for the Overdogs. They're off their game today.
Aye.
Seconds to go, folks.
It's all about heart and determination.
This one through. 10 seconds left. The tough shells look so are moving on to the next round.
The Overdogs also competed well, and we'll be seeing them in the next round.
The Tough Shells, the Kingfish, the Powerhouses, and finally, the Overdogs. Let's hit the ground running.
With plenty of sun and perfect visibility, it's a prime
Open
day
ball
for
two.
making bold plays.
For once, the arena hasn't been shaken or stirred. It's a straight-up playing field for this round.
That's our first elimination. Our contestants clearly mean business today, Scotty.
I hope the viewers are ready for a wild ride.
This ride's only going to...
The Kingfish swooped up a cash box. The Kingfish make an early splash. First cash out started. The Powerhouses got the cash box. The Overdogs have returned to the arena.
They've had time to plot their comeback. The Powerhouses better watch out.
Going for a steal
The
on base
Powerhouses
now.
are initiating a cash out.
Here.
The Tough Shells just made their return to the arena. Impressive steal by the Overdogs.
Going for the revive. Reloading.
Impressive steal by the Tough Shells.
Made a solid recovery.
Great for our Tough Shells as they suffer another 2-1. a catch out by the Overdogs.
The Overdogs really deserve a treat for their teamwork right now.
Access
The
ball
Overdogs
free.
have ditched the leash with a tenacious turnaround.
The Kingfish are trying to rule the waters, unlocking Vault 4. The Kingfish grabbed a cash box.
Time to disappear. Not fire
As
hit.
we cross the midway mark, there's no telling how this will play out.
I can feel the energy in the air, Scotty. This is going to be unforgettable.
Ouch! The Kingfish suffered a wipeout.
They just couldn't swim away from that one.
The powerhouses need to regain control before it's too late. The Kingfish have returned to the arena.
Time for
cash
some
out
revenge. The Overdogs better be ready for a fight.
Definitely.
The powerhouses are in action. Cash out initiated.
Incoming Maddox ball. Time to disappear.
The Overdogs stumble again. Another team win.
It's all gone to the dogs for them, Scotty.
Impressive steal by the Kingfish. The Overdogs just made
Going
their
for a steal
return
and
to the
steal cash
arena.
out D.
Back from that hard exit and ready to rock. The Tough Shells need to look out.
Okay.
Well, this is quite a surprise. Our game show event has transformed the arena into an arcade-like
Absolutely.
battleground complete with descending aliens.
The powerhouses are facing elimination. There's a fresh vault up for grabs. The tension is rising. The Tough Shells cracked once more, folks. Team wipe.
Contestant is collecting eliminations one after another.
The powerhouses keep the momentum going.
It's really difficult to budge the powerhouses when they're united like this.
An excellent economic forecast in the arena as we've got a new vault. Just 1 minute remaining.
Let's see who can rise to the occasion.
A vault is being pierced by the Tough Shells. Here we are, down to the final 30 seconds.
The teams need to push hard to secure their victory.
have been wiped out once more. The powerhouses have respawned.
I recognize that bunch. They have a bone to pick with the Kingfish.
The finish line is here. Only 30 seconds left.
Scotty, hope you're not feeling the pressure more
All
than
right.
the contestants.